Hello guys, what do we have here? Look at that lovely delicious soup. What kind of soup is this? This is AFRO soup. AFRO, Nigerians call it Okazi soup. Yes, that is what we are cooking today. It is one of the most delicious soup you can ever eat in Africa. So today I will be showing you how I make this soup. Before we begin the cooking, please just hit that thumbs up button, that like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, just hit that subscribe button and the bell to be a part of this beautiful family where we share recipes from all around Africa. Please guys, let's share these videos, let's make this video viral. So these are the ingredients for this recipe. This is one of the most straightforward kind of soup to cook. AFRO soup, or Okazi soup. So here we have bonga. In Cameroon we call it bonga, you can call it dry fish, look at the fish. Yes, and this is the Okazi leaf or AFRO leaf. And this is the meat. I will be using beef for this recipe, and stock fish over here, and palm oil I will be using for this recipe, and this is cow leg, cow leg. So I'll be using cow leg for this recipe, and this is water leaf. So this is water leaf. I'm using frozen water leaf. I use frozen water leaf most of the times because sometimes I don't get to meet the fresh one. By the time you get to the shops, it's already gone. So most times I use frozen water leaf right here, and that is what I'll be using for this recipe. Some people can also use spinach. It's entirely a matter of choice. So yeah, these are the ingredients, and if you're looking for where to get your ingredients, the water leaf, the AFRO leaves, the bonga, stock fish, palm oil, you can get that from AFRO Cash and Carry Food, London, if you're around London in the United Kingdom. So I will go ahead now and season the meat and the fish. You can use the seasoning of your choice. I'm going to be using all-purpose seasoning, ginger, garlic, pepper, hot chili pepper, Maggi, salt, onion, and boil the meat. I'll also be using crayfish. Crayfish is one of the very important ingredients for this soup because it gives it that beautiful flavor and taste. Yes, so look at the beef. It's been boiled. I always like to grill my beef a little bit before using, so that's what I've done, and this is the end product. And here you have the cow leg, the fish, and the bonga here. So this is the water leaf. I have washed it thoroughly. Guys, always wash your vegetable very well. Even if you get it from the supermarket and it says it's been washed, still wash it yourself very well in order to ensure that your own personal hygiene standards are met. So I have washed the water leaf again, and this is the AFRO leaf, the Okazi leaf. I have also washed it again very well, especially this vegetable has a tendency to pick up sand, so you have to wash it very well and throw the water. When you put it in water, the sand settles at the bottom, so you take the vegetable from the top because it floats, and you throw the water at the bottom because it always, most of the times has sand on it. And here you have ground crayfish, which I'll be using, and this is the palm oil. So this is the pot. Now AFRO soup is not what is it's not one of those soups that you make watery. It's kind of soup that you cook and mostly almost dry. So you have to make sure there is not too much water at the bottom, in fact almost dry, just a very little bit. So if after boiling your meat and you find that there's still a lot of water and your meat is already done, then you might have to take out some of the water, because it is not the kind of soup that you make watery. So I will go ahead now and put in the water leaf. I'll put in the meat, and then I put in the water leaf, and also I go in with the AFRO, because AFRO leaf is a hard leaf. You know, when you chew it, you can actually feel it's a strong leaf. It is always advisable to put in more water leaf in proportion to the AFRO leaf. So the water leaf, you know, is to make the AFRO leaf soft, to make the soup soft, you know, soften up the AFRO leaf, you know, a little bit, so it doesn't become too strong or hard. That's why you can hardly cook AFRO leaf just on its own. So the water leaf has to be more than the quantity of water leaf has to be more than the quantity of AFRO you're putting. Yes, so I have put the AFRO into the pot and I've mixed it up with the water leaf. I'm gonna go in now. Remember, the meat stock already had a little bit of seasoning, so yeah, but if you like, you can go in with more little bit of more ginger, garlic, chili pepper, if you're the kind of person that eats pepper. Then you can go in now with your palm oil. Yeah, wow, look at that. Yes, so I have put in the palm oil. I'm one of those people that doesn't really like too much palm oil in food. I don't really like too much oil in food, so I'll go ahead now and put in the crayfish. Yeah, put in the crayfish, and I'll put in Maggi and salt to taste. That's Maggi. Put in some salt. Remember, we already had a little bit of salt. So, and you have to be careful, because AFRO is one of those vegetables that if you mistakenly put too much salt, you can manage to fix it. So you have to really be careful with your salt and taste it before adding any little bit of salt. Guys, look at it. Wow. See, I don't know how to say it. The only thing I can just say is that, guys, the AFRO too sweet. I have tasted it. It's so sweet. I don't know how to explain it. Wow. So yeah, the AFRO is basically I put in the salt, the Maggi to taste. I'm just gonna allow it now for about like 2 3 minutes to cook. You know, yeah, between 2 to 5 minutes. You know, just allow it to cook, to simmer, to, you know, to just come around. Let it taste everything you put in, balance up. Yeah, so you can eat your AFRO soup. You see, this is how it should be. It doesn't have to be watery. The AFRO doesn't have to be watery. Yeah, so this is basically how the soup should be. And you can eat this soup with either gari, cassava fufu, you know, water fufu. Yeah, in Cameroon we call it water fufu. Yes, let me sound it the way we do in Cameroon. Yeah, water fufu, which is fufu that's made out of cassava. You can eat it basically with anything of your choice, any fufu of your choice. Yes, I'm gonna be eating this one with water fufu. Yeah, and I will be showing you a video of how I do water fufu. Yeah, so guys, this is it. The AFRO is ready. Wow, look at green. Yeah, so this is the AFRO. It's ready. Please guys, if you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed to this channel, just please hit that subscribe button and the like button. Please also do share. Thank you. God bless you. Guys, food is ready. Yes, if you want to eat, please just wash your hands and join me, because this food is sweeter when eaten with the fingers, not with a fork. Please. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Guys, African food is so delicious. So this is my water fufu. Guys, look. So thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on Facebook and you want to know how this food was prepared, just hit that link and it's gonna take you to the recipe. Please don't forget to hit that follow button. God bless you.